Hello students, how are you? Today we are taking one more question and we shall solve them. Then here I am reading the question that is on your screen. Question number 66 it is. A, B and C are the partners sharing profits in the profit and losses in the ratio of 3:1 respectively. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2018 is as follows. First of all, liability side we will study that. Number one, capital. A's capital is 60,000, B's capital is 60,000 again, and C's capital is 40,000. Total is 1,60,000. Then creditors 30,000, bills payable 10,000. Total of the liability side is 2 lakh. On the asset side, land and building 50,000, plant and machinery 40,000, fixtures 30,000, stock 20,000, and then debtors 30,000, bills receivable 20,000, and bank 10,000. And total of asset side is also 2 lakh. Then D is admitted as a new partner on 1st April 2018 for an equal share and is to pay 50,000 as capital. Okay. Following are the adjustments required on D's admission. Out of the creditors, a sum of 10,000 is due to D, which will be transferred to his capital account. Here we see that this out of the creditors, a sum of 10,000 means he was a creditor of the business. 10,000 business had to pay him. Now that 10,000 will go to his capital account. So what would be the journal entry for that? Creditors account debit to this D's capital account. Okay. And advertisement expense of 1,200 are to be carried forward to the next accounting period as prepaid expenses. This advertisement expenses of 1,200 is not related to this year. As a result, profit should increase with that. So revaluation, we will this with that. What would be the journal entry? We will put it in revaluation account. So prepaid this advertisement expenses debit to revaluation account. We'll put expenses debited to P&L account include a sum of 2,000 paid for B's personal expense. So here P will be debited. B will be debited. B's capital account will be debited and to revaluation account. Okay. A bill of exchange of 4,000 which was previously discounted with the banker was dishonored on 31st March 2018, but no entry has been passed for that. With that, what happens? Now bank will be credited and debtor will be debited. So here debtors account debit to bank account. This entry will take place. Debtors will increase and bank will be decreased with that. Then comes a provision of doubtful debts is to be created 5%. So 5% we will make the arrangement for that. What is the journal entry? This provision for doubtful debts DR2 revaluation account, and expenses of revaluation account 2,100 is paid by A. So A's account will be credited and revaluation account will be debited here with that. Okay. Then Prepare necessary ledger account and balance sheet after these admissions. So let us solve the question now. Okay, students, now let us solve this question here. So in the question we see in the balance sheet, when we see, then there is nothing that can be debited or credited in partner's capital account like goodwill or some expenses or some reserves, or some losses or profits that are to be transferred. So it is nothing. So now we will further move to the another points adjustments here. So it says that D is admitted and he will bring for an equal share of 50,000 he has to bring, and out of this 50,000 which we will bring, 10,000 is already the business has to pay to him as a creditor. So as that amount will be transferred to his capital account. So his capital he brings when first of all we will take the balance, this capital account balances here, 60,000, 60,000, 40,000. Okay, this is taken, and now he is bringing 40,000 here, bank account debit to partners, this capital account, new partners, that is new partner is D's capital account. So he is bringing this 40,000, and then this 10,000 as a creditor, a business had to pay him 10,000. That amount is transferred to his capital account here. So what is the journal entry for that? This creditors debit, because now creditors this will be reduced, and then that will be his capital account balance will increase. So D to D's capital account, creditor account debit to D's capital account. This is done. Then it says here B, advertisement expenses 1,200 are to be carried forward to the next 1,200 advertisement expenses that is related to the next year. This year we have paid, but it is related to the next year. When we have paid and showed it in current years, it has reduced the profit of the current year, but it is related to the next. So now what we will do? We will make it transfer that thing to the next year, and we will show it in current year as a prepaid expense. So here what is the journal entries? Prepaid advertisement account here, advertisement expenses for valuation account. Okay, here 1,200. Then B's. Okay, then comes the expenses debited to P&L loss account related to 2,000 B's personal expenses. In P&L account we had shown 2,000 that was spent. B's personal expenses were there, which were shown in the current year balance sheet. So now what we'll do? B's current account B's account will be debited. B's capital account will be debited, with the expense. Okay. So here B's capital B's capital account debit to revaluation here. Okay, 2,000 rupees, and his capital account is here debited. B's capital account is here debited. Personal expenses 2,000 rupees. His account is debited. Now come to this expenses. A bill of exchange 4,000 which was previously discounted with the bank was dishonored. So here when the bill was dishonored, which was discounted with the bank, it has reduced the bank balance in the, okay, it has reduced the bank balance. So bank account will be credited and party will be debited, means debtors will be debited. Debtors will be debited means now debtor will increase, because the earlier we had reduced it from we can say bills, and when the amount is not paid, now our debtors are increased. So we will show it in balance sheet, we will add it to the debtors, and on the other hand, because it will reduce the bank balance, so it will be reduced from the bank balance. In that balance sheet we will reduce the balance of the bank with 4,000 rupees. Okay, now a provision of doubtful debts 5% is to be created. Revaluation account debit to provision for doubtful debts. Here debtors are reduced by 1,700, and with this also debtors will decrease by 1,700. Now, okay, with 4,000 earlier which we had studied, that 4,000 which bill got discounted and but dishonored. So with that it will increase, debtors will increase, and with 1,700 our good debtors will decrease. So this is there. Then comes expenses of revaluation amount to 2,100 paid by A. A has paid the revaluation expenses. So A's capital account will be credited and revaluation account will be debited. So revaluation account is here credited with A's capital account. A's capital account is there. Now all these transactions are done related to this, and this capital account and our expenses 2,100. Here A's capital account will be credited with that. A's capital account 2,100, with this it is credited. Now we'll take the balance of this, and this side is more 3,800, and then we will take the balance. It comes 600 rupees. It is 3,200 minus 3,800 is 600 is the this balance that will be debited to these partners capital account. Means partner this loss will be transferred to partners capital account in the ratio 3:1. So 3:1 it comes 300, 200 and 100, and this will be transferred here. Revaluation account we can see 300, 200 and 100 it is transferred. Now all the transactions now will take the balance of this capital account also. The balance of this capital, we will add up this 62,100, and when we will deduct this 300 it comes 61,800 is the balance of A's capital account. Then come to the B, total of B's this side balance is 60,000. When we deduct this side, this is 2,200, then it comes 57,800 is the balance of B's capital account. Then come to the C, 40,000. When we deduct this 100 out of this, it is 39,900. Then D's balance is the same, 40,000. 50,000, and here nothing is debited into his account. So his balance of capital account is 50,000. So these are the balances of the partner's capital account. Okay. Now we will come to the balance sheet, and we will take the balance of this and then some adjustment which I told you just now. Okay. So this is the balance sheet for this balance sheet after the partner is admitted. So here in the balance sheet, land and balance is there 50,000. There is no change in that. Okay. Plant and machinery 40,000 in old balance sheet. Furniture 30,000 is stock, 20,000 debtors. Now debtors were given 30,000 there in that. In that 30,000, this bill got dishonored. Because of that, now debtors are increased then by 4,000, and our cash balance which was not entered. No? So cash in bank, our balance was reduced. So here increased, here reduced. Okay, this is there. In bank balance reduced and our debtors increased. Okay, and second thing is that we had made the provision of 5% on the debtors. Earlier the debtors were 30,000. After dishonor of this 4,000, and our total debtors increased to 34,000. If we make a provision of 5% on that, that comes 1,700. If we deduct that, then come this net debtors comes 32,300 rupees. Then there was a bill receivable, that is 20,000. And then bank balance, as I told you, 10,000 was showing in old balance sheet. Then 4,000, as I told you here, bill receivable dishonored. Because of that, our bank balance was reduced by 4,000. but our partner D, one new partner was admitted who brought 40,000 rupees cash, was deposited into bank. So that was 40,000 he brought cash, and 10,000 was transferred from his balance in creditor account. So here the balance now is 46,000 in bank. Okay. Then this prepaid advertisement, because one advertisement expenses were done, and then out of that this 1,200 was related to the next year. So this is related, we have already paid prepaid expenses, so it will be shown in the asset side of the balance sheet here, 1,200. Now come to the capital account here. This is the balance. These are the balances of capital account. 61,800, 57,800 of B's capital account, C's capital account 39,900, and D's 50,000. This we have taken. Creditors were in our old balance sheet were 30,000. Okay. This 30,000, 10,000, but when D came, his balance was 10,000, which was transferred to his capital account. So these creditors were reduced now. It has become 20,000. And bills payable was shown 10,000 here. If we take the total of this, it comes to 2,39,500 of the liability side. And if we come to the asset side, the total is also 2,39,500. This way this is done. And journal entries, I told you this earlier while just reading the question itself. Thank you.